Wake up, your body has changed. That's what I'm coming at you with tonight. It's a bit of tough love, maybe a little bit. And I'm not talking about just like the obvious, like that your body's expanded, that you put weight on. I'm talking about all the other changes. And I'm going to share with you just about that. Exactly that. It's a bit inspired by a conversation I had with a friend at lunch. Just about how we're different people in our 20s or 30s, 40s, whatever age you are. If you take each of those 10 years, you're a different person now than you were back then. And I thought, that's the same for our body. But yet we keep trying to do the same things that worked back then that don't work for us now. So I want to just delve into that a little more. So it's a bit of a reality check. Yeah, let's be fair, it is. But it's also to give you a bit of understanding about why and to stop beating up on your body and work with your body, appreciate everything it's done for you right up until this point and everything it continues to do for you and how you can work with it. But I think when we're pushing against our body, I'm straight into it tonight, right? Just coming straight at you. Hashtag replay if you're on the replay. But yeah, I think when you kind of realize that you're pushing against your body and you're not at odds and ends or whatever you call it, I can't think what the phrase is, with your body and work with your body, it can make a world of difference. So yes, it's a bit of a reality check just because life's busy. Life is stressful. You've got a lot on. So often we don't have that time to kind of lift our heads, right? To look at the bigger picture and we kind of get lost in that. So we keep doing the same old things, going, why is it not working? Why is it not working? Getting frustrated, giving up super quick on whatever health fitness goal may be because you don't see the results that you used to get and you feel a bit lost because you're not sure, but it always worked for me. So why doesn't it work now? So I just want to delve into that a little bit. Alrighty, so as I mentioned, if you think about where you are now, whatever age you are, let's think about terms of where you are now versus where you were in your 20s, where you were in your 30s, where you were in your 40s, depending on what age you are. Think about the things you were doing, the person you were, the things you used to enjoy that you don't enjoy so much now, the things you've learned, the experiences that you've had. So all of that, okay? Now, if you take that in terms of just mentally, the things that you've maybe been through, experienced, the negative, the good stuff, that shapes and forms you as an individual. And throughout that period, you learn about the foods you enjoy, the ones that you're overindulging, the foods you don't like, your taste may change slightly. You discover new palates, new foods, new cuisines, if you've been traveling or just trying more kind of things in the restaurants. And within that time, the food industry has also changed a lot. So we've gone to a place where now the food industry is highly processed and very few whole foods. The supermarkets are now pretty much 80% full of rubbish that we shouldn't really even be eating. And all that gets driven and pushed towards us. And the food industry grows and grows year on year because they now engineer the food because they want to create food that you want more of, right? And they discovered, let's face it, fruit and veg, people have their fill. There's only so much fruit and veg you can have. There's only so much plain chicken you can eat. But if we add a sauce to it, if we put it in with pasta, if we do some processing to it to make it more addictive, to make it more tasty, we'll go back and want more. And that's fundamentally what the food industry is based on. If you think about it, if you're running a business, your job is to look, I'm on here trying to attract new people saying that I want to help you guys. And I've developed my own Revive Fitness program, which comes from my own experience of weight loss, that I want to help other people, right? And in order for people to come to me and to recommend me, then I need to make sure that that thing works. So it's the same with food. So food is engineered, so you want to go back and eat more and more of it. And if we strip back, this is what work I do with clients, once we strip back and take out all the rubbish, the manufactured stuff, the highly processed, and even if you're like, I don't eat highly processed, you eat more of it, then you realize it is like everywhere. But once we take that out and really have a whole food focus, when you go back and have those things, you don't enjoy them as much. You're like, hey. And then you're like, well, I'm out and about for lunch, but everything's highly processed. Julie, what can I eat? Again, I'm going to that with clients. But the point is, you then wake up and realize how much processed foods are out there and how much things are targeted. Because if everybody had the actual true healthy stuff, people wouldn't go back for it. They want more of that flavor. And that flavor, you've grown up with it. Your taste buds have been developed in a way that wants sweeter and sweeter stuff. Everything now has got a sweet element to it, and some of it is super, super sweet. I mean, if you look at cereals now, right? Chocolate, or even chocolate coated cornflakes, biscuits for breakfast, everything's about driving that sweetness and that way you want more and more and more of it. The sweet, the fat, the salt, perfect combination. That's what keeps you going back for a Krispy Kreme donut. That's what keeps you going back for the Pringles. They've engineered it because they've tapped into how can we grow our business, how can we grow our market. So alongside all the changes you've gone through in your life, all experiences you've then had this whole food industry that's completely changed and it's gone more from about being able to feed a nation to how can make a nation want more. And that's happened on a global scale, right? So you now see even like China's having massive obesity issues. It was always America, obviously Britain were there. China's also expedited the rate at which this happened as part of the globalization of the food market and processed foods. So we're surrounded by foods. So you've got everything you've experienced in life. Then you've got the food industry that's targeting you, marketing you. And when I say food industry, I also mean alcohol industry as well. They have targeted women very well with their fruity ciders, their rosy wines, and they've really expanded and blown up that market. So you're drinking more than generations before you. You're eating more processed food than ever before, and it is everywhere and it's easily available. You don't even need to leave your home. Let's face it, I'm in what some people consider now a more remote area than being in the city of Edinburgh, but I can still easily not leave my house, get food delivered, get takeaways delivered, even though it's 2 minutes around the corner. It's so easy. So we are surrounded by food. Now, what all that is coming to is you're not in the same place, okay? So where we're at with our weight, with our health, and your body changes, we're just not in that same place. So it's a build-up. If you think about how far it's taking you to get from where you are now, all those years behind you, right? And life experience is a positive thing. It's a positive thing. But alongside that, you've maybe had experiences around injuries where you've not been able to move as much. You might have ailments that prevent you moving, arthritis, things like that have kind of cropped up. You might have had a cancer diagnosis. You might have had stress, mental health issues, depression, anxiety, things that have built up over the years and meant that you maybe don't eat as healthy as you wish, that maybe don't mean you don't move your body the same. And the reason I'm really pressing about all these changes that have happened in your life is because it's mind-blowing. If you look back, it's mind-blowing. Everything that's gone on that you know about, the stuff you're not kind of fully aware of, you kind of know a bit, we're getting a bit wiser about it in terms of the food industry, the alcohol industry. So you go and look at all those things that have happened over your period of your lifetime. It's no wonder people are now overweight, addicted to food. But where I want to get tonight is about that wake-up call, about your body's changed. So what do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is your hormones, okay? Your metabolism slows down. So if you've always been a bit of a yo-yo dieter, the science is there to say that once you do that restriction, you won't keep to it. And then as a result, it's easy to lose the weight, but it's hard to keep it off. And you end up putting on more weight than from when you first started, okay? So it's that proven thing. So whatever yo-yo diet, you start off at a certain weight and then you lose the weight for maybe, it's a holiday or wedding for a couple of weeks. And then you put on even more weight. Now, in the past, maybe what you did in your 20s, in your 30s, is you maybe done a bit of diet or you just ate a bit healthier and it came off within a week or so. But if you're now in your 40s plus, you'll find that the weight doesn't come off the same way. So you're doing the same things you used to do before. So whether it be whatever your diet might look like, it might be eating healthier, cutting out the alcohol for a few weeks, whatever changes it is that you used to make to your diet in order to lose that weight that you'd gained. It just doesn't work now. It could take months to come off, or it could take years to come off. Now, I'm not trying to dishearten you because you can still lose weight in your 40s. Though your body's changed, you can still lose weight in your 50s, your 60s. But what I am saying is, let's not try and target the weight that we want to lose with what we were looking like in our 20s or even our 30s. It's about working with your body, because the body of a 20-year-old is very much different to the body of a 40-year-old. As I say, you might have scars, you might have been through radiotherapy, chemotherapy, leg breaks, arthritis, hormone challenges, mental health challenges, whole host of things. So with all that's going on in your body for all those years that you've experienced previously, why are you then demanding that your body looks the same as it did when you were in your 20s or your 30s? Let's instead change the narrative, think about everything we've gone through as a positive for all the lessons we've learned off the back of it and go, okay, now this is my body now. I want to be healthier. I want to be stronger. Yes, I want to comfortably fit back into my clothes, but those clothes aren't the jeans that I used to wear on a night out when I was 20. Those clothes aren't the swimsuit that I used to wear in my 30s. So think about being realistic about where you are right now and what health means to you. So what does a healthy weight mean to you now as the age you're at, with the things you've been through, the things that you're maybe working with? So if you've got arthritis, if you're maybe coming out the back of some cancer treatment, working with your body opposed to against it. And by doing that, you'll stick to whatever your regime is. So if it's working out a bit more, eating a bit healthier, just knowing that every day, step by step, you're making progress, rather than go, I want to fit into those jeans from when I was 20 and then getting disheartened because you feel like you never achieved that thing. Okay, so it's really about saying, wake up, your body's changed, you've been through a lot in your life, you've still got a lot to experience. And it's not to say you won't lose weight and you can't be healthier, you can't be fitter, but it's saying let's stop aiming for the body of a 20-year-old. Now, I know there's a lot of marketing out there. There's a fad around, skinny waist, big butts going on, but you get to choose what healthy means for you. If that's your thing, cool. But also appreciate if that is your thing, then you're going to have to do a lot of exercise to grow the glutes. You're going to have to do a lot of healthy eating to have that slim waist and give up the alcohol, okay? So it's all about going, what is I want to achieve that fits with my lifestyle, that means I'm healthy and I'm strong. And that's why I'm saying, wake up, your body's changed. Stop chasing the body of a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old, and instead look at your beautiful body. Go, yes, I want to be healthier. I want to move a bit more. I've got arthritis. It might help if I do lose a bit of weight, less pressure on my joints. So that's going to be my focus, rather than an image of what my body used to be versus where it is now. And like I say, that's not accepting, oh, I'm overweight, that's it, I'm just going to let it go and not give a shit. It's not about accepting where you are. It's about accepting your body as a woman of your age, but not settling. So it's acceptance, but not settling, and going, I'm going to see where I can take this, and a healthy weight loss weight, and a way of being stronger, and a way of being more powerful, and a way of aging well, rather than I'm going to try and lose weight to get back into the jeans of when I was 20. And like I say, I covered off a whole heap of things that you may have experienced in your life and that your body may have gone through. I didn't mention pregnancy. You might have had children. Yeah. So there's so many different things that have happened. So please stop comparing yourself to the body of a 20-year-old, a 30-year-old you, and instead where you are right now, what does it mean for you to be healthy and strong, and what you can do around achieving that. And it's through movement, nutrition, stress management, connecting with other people who want to be healthier, who want to be fitter, who listen to you and don't just talk at you like I'm doing at the moment. But it's really about connecting with human beings who are on the same wavelength, I can speak tonight, the same wavelength as yourself, and looking at what does healthy mean for me? And I'm going to go off and do that. Whatever it means for you, then healthy weight, strength, fit back into your jeans, and then going and doing that thing. And it's okay, I'm not going to fit back into a 20-year-old body. I don't even want to, would you want to be 20 again? But no. Would you want to be back in that age again? No. So let's not keep pushing for a body that's no longer belonging to us. We've outgrown that body. You're like, yeah, there's no way I'd fit into those jeans. But I mean, in terms of we've outgrown who that person was when we were 20 and we were 30, and our metabolism and our body is not that of a 20-year-old. So let's be realistic about being healthy, being strong, being powerful, and what that means for us. All right, team. Any questions on that, then give me a shout, but I hope that's helpful. Well, it's a little bit of tough love. It's a reality check, but it's also about empowering you, right? So it's being real about where you are now, and stop trying to achieve something that was way past. And also going, you can achieve a healthy body. Just be realistic about where you are now, what it is you want to achieve, and how that fits with your current lifestyle, opposed to your 20s when you were kind of free of responsibilities, do what you want, and your metabolism was like, yeah, this is cool, we can eat whatever we want and get away with it. Yeah, we're not in that place anymore, and it's not a bad thing. All right, team, take care. Give me a shout if you've got any questions on how to navigate that. If you feel a bit lost, then let me know. Drop me DMs. Take care. See you tomorrow night.